Hello and welcome back to our Minecraft 1.20 survival Let's Play. So we're just starting off here in front of the pumpkin and melon farm we built last time. I think it's still running good. It's obviously only going to run when we're within a certain range, but that's okay. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of building, and it's going to be around here just so that we can let that keep running, but we're also going to be doing a little bit of exploring. It's going to be a smaller build today, so we should have some time to do a bit of exploring, because what I want to do is get some horses. So I'm thinking that now that we don't need this pumpkin farm here anymore, I will just take it down and we can build some cute little stables right there. I think it'll be something small, kind of more like a shelter than a building. And then maybe like a little bit of an outdoor area that goes like all the way to the barn here. We can take down the sugar cane as well, since we don't really need that anymore. And we can put in horses and maybe a camel. We can get a camel, and then some llamas if we end up getting llamas as well. So I think that'll kind of all work out quite well. But before we can really get all of that, we've got a spider. Not a bad thing. We do need some strings. He didn't drop a string. That's okay. We actually have a few. I'm pretty sure from when I was doing some mining earlier. But I was going to say what we need is saddles. So for our adventuring today, I'm thinking we should probably head to the desert, find some desert temples. I think that's the best, easiest place to find saddles as far as I know. And we can actually start working on our map as well while we're doing this. So first things first, I actually do have one slime ball, so I'm going to make a lead. At least I am quite sure that I had a slime ball. Okay, I'd left it down here. Yeah, so I remembered when I had come down to do the iron mining, there was kind of a random slime that had spawned down here. So I killed it and we did get one slime ball, which is good enough for me. That means we can get a lead, which means that we can... I mean, I don't know if we really need one. If we get saddles for everybody, I can just like ride the camel back probably, but just in case we have to cross the water, I think it's easier to put a lead on animals and then pull them. If we can even put a lead on it. I'm pretty sure you can put a lead on a camel. Not that I've really interacted with them much, but I know for horses, if you need to get them across long distances of water, I'm pretty sure you can just like put a lead on them, get in a boat, and then you can just like kind of drag them behind you in the water, and they'll follow. So I'm kind of hoping we can do the same thing with the camel, because I do think it's a little ways. I don't even know if we can get there fully by land to that desert village, but we'll see. Either way, we first got to go and find a few saddles anyway. Okay, there we go. So one makes two leads, which is kind of nice. It means we can tie them up if we need to. I'll just put the extra strings back. And then let's organize our... Was there paper in here? Yeah, there is. Okay. So we've got lots of paper. The only other thing we need is a compass. Yeah, we had actually found one. So I'm going to start with... just trying to think. Maybe we'll bring a couple of compasses, or at least some stuff to make compasses if we need to, and some extra paper so that we can make some maps on the go. And as for a cartography table, I don't remember if I had taken one from the village yet, but honestly, they're easy enough to make that I think I might just make one. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cartography table in the house, somewhere nearby where our map's actually going to go. I guess we can just put it right... Oh, well, that was good. I guess we can't put it on top of the carpet. We'll put it just right here for now. We might move it around a little bit later, but I think that's fine. So we can make a map, right? Can we? I guess we need to make a map using the bench here first. There we go. And then what I want to do is I want to zoom it out twice. So we have our normal map here. If we put a paper in... Okay, yeah, so once we activate the map, we can put the paper in and get it zoomed out once and zoomed out twice. And that's exactly what we want. So that'll be a good thing to start with. And then we'll obviously need a couple more maps, because I'm not even sure that our maps might not even take us all the way to the desert, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe we'll zoom it out one more time just so that we can actually have a good zoomed out map here. Okay, so we have our map now. It does look like we're kind of at the edge. I am thinking, so, I mean, this isn't perfectly square or anything, but if we put our base, say, I don't know, say we put it like right there on the wall. I don't actually know that the map is going to take us all the way to the desert unless we zoom out more. I don't really know if I want to zoom out too much more though anyway, just because then you can't really see anything on the maps. So we'll fill it in a little bit as we go, but it might not even take us all the way to the desert. Okay, so we got ourselves 2 more empty maps. I think that's probably good enough to start with, because we're going to be going kind of up in that direction, I think, anyway, so we shouldn't need too many maps. If we do, we can always make some more, but I think that should be fine for now. And then I'm going to bring the cartography table so that we can zoom out those maps after we start them. I'll put the extra compass and stuff back. And then the other thing that I do want is banners. So I would like to be able to mark anything that we find that is, maybe like villages and that kind of thing. And to do that properly and with names, we also need to carry the anvil with us. So I'm going to grab that so that we can name the banners. And to actually make a banner, I'm pretty sure we just need wool. Yeah, we just need some wool and sticks. So we've got lots of sheep. Let's go and shear some. Okay, so we've got some pink, some light gray, and some white. I think we can make a few of each, or we can make, we'll make 1 pink just in case something really exciting comes up. We'll save it because the pinks are a little bit hard to come by. And then let's make a bunch of light gray. We'll just make maybe 5 of each. I don't know 100% what I want to use these for yet, but we'll decide when we get there. Okay, 4 white ones. I guess we only have enough for 4. Or no, yeah. Oh, we need 1 more. I'm gonna get 1 more white one. I'm pretty sure we have another white sheep in here. No more escaping. Okay, 2 sheeps escape. I guess that's fine. All right, 1 more white banner just to make it an even 5, and we should be good to go. All right, and last thing that we need, of course, is our boat, because it's going to be much quicker to travel there by boat than anything else. So I am kind of a little bit nervous that desert over there is not actually very big. I didn't fully explore it, but I have walked through it a bit, like when I was looking for the mesa and kind of doing some gold mining over there. So we'll have to see whether or not, it works out, but we'll start over there anyway, and see what we can get. And now that I'm thinking about it, I actually think I am going to bring the chest boat instead. There's nothing in this chest, but if we are going to be looting a bunch of desert temples, we might as well take the chest with us so that we don't need to worry about inventory problems. Okay, and it looks like I was actually mistaken. We are going down to the southwest, not the northwest on this map, which is totally fine. Still kind of the same thing. We'll fill out basically only 1 more map, I think, before we get to the desert. Okay, now that we are a little ways off this map, I'm going to go ahead and start the next one, and hopefully this looks all good. I did, of course, forget to bring any paper to enlarge our maps, but luckily there is some sugarcane here. Hopefully this is enough to make 1 paper. Okay, there we go. 3 paper, in fact. All right, so good. Let's get this expanded a couple times. All right, there we are in the corner, and we'll just put this right back and keep on going. All right, it seems like we are really skirting the edge of these maps right now. So we are already off the map again. I'm just gonna keep on making these maps, hopefully. I don't think we'll quite make it there, but I'll make these 3 started anyway, and then we can kind of lay them out and see what makes the most sense on the big map later. Okay, yeah, as I predicted, these 3 maps did not make it all the way to the desert for us, but that's totally fine. Still gives us a pretty good start to making our map wall in the house. Maybe we'll eventually make a giant map too, but for now I think just having a cool map wall in that house that's the immediate surrounding area should be fine. All right, so here is our desert village. I don't know that there's really, I could lead the camel, I guess, and just take it back right away. But I think we'll come back for the camel once we find a saddle. It would be nice to, be able to just find one and then ride the camel around the desert. But I don't think we're going to get that lucky. So we're going to have to just look around a little bit, see if we can find a desert temple. Hopefully this desert keeps going. I'm kind of a little bit nervous that this one might be like ending and be surrounded by the mesa and other stuff, but we'll have to see. Okay, so no desert temple yet, but it does look like we can go down there a bit further. But I think there was something about these wells now, wasn't there? Like we can dig down there and possibly find something interesting. I'm gonna dig down and see. There's no harm in checking it out anyway. Okay, well, I dug all the way down to hitting rock or stone instead of sandstone, and nothing there, so I'm not really sure. I could maybe look that up, but I thought for some reason it... Oh, I didn't want to leave my crafting table there. I thought that there was maybe some chance of getting a chest underneath those wells now or something. I'm not really sure, but not in that one. Okay, so unfortunately looks like this desert does just end in Badlands or Mesa or whatever it's called now, and does not keep on going, which is too bad. I'm used to deserts being absolutely huge. Usually when I find them, they just like sprawl on forever. Unless this is still desert and not just beach. I guess I could go to the end here and see where that goes. Okay, so we have crossed the desert, come out on the other side. And it actually looks like it might continue over there. So I'm going to keep on going just to see, because I know deserts are usually pretty big. So hopefully this one is big enough that we can find a desert temple or two. And we'll, of course, loot the ruined temple on the way here. I don't think I'm going to take the obsidian. I think if we need obsidian again, I'll just make it, but... we can definitely at least see what's in the chest. Okay, not bad. We've got a looting 3 and a bane of arthropods 3 and a sword and an axe. I mean, no, gold isn't like the most durable, but I could definitely do something with that. Well, no temples yet, but we do have another village over here. This is actually kind of cute. It's like on an island. I'm pretty sure we hadn't found this one yet. And I actually did look up what the desert wells have, and they are likely to have the new suspicious sand blocks, which you can use a... Did that rabbit have red eyes? Do they all have red eyes? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I just saw that wrong. But, oh, you're in the ocean. What are you doing in the ocean, sir? Is he swimming? Oh, wow, look at you go. Okay. Oh, this is really cool. They've got like a pretty coral reef here and everything. What a neat little village. Anyway, what was I saying? The suspicious sand blocks. So, unfortunately, we would need a copper block and a feather in order to make a brush. I'll make one once we get back, and then maybe the next time we go out, we'll try to find some of the new archaeology stuff. But I don't think we're going to get lucky enough to be able to get a copper ingot and a feather on this little excursion here. Well, nothing exciting in this little village apart from another opportunity to get a camel maybe on our way back, and a bit of bread so that we have a bit extra food as well. So that's all good. I think I'm going to continue going. We were heading in that direction, so I think I'm just going to continue in that direction. It looks like maybe across the way there, that might be more desert, but it also could just be beach. It's kind of hard to say. So I'm just going to keep going this way for a little while still, and then if we come into a dead end, maybe we'll go that way as we head back. Well, it looks like this desert has indeed come to an end. I see kind of the Badlands biome all the way over there, all the way cutting it off here, and then we are getting back into like jungle territory over there, it looks like. So that is not really what we're looking for. So maybe we'll go back to that village and see if the desert does extend out across the ocean a little ways there. Ooh, actually, what is this? We found ourselves a mine shaft. I wonder if you can find saddles in a mine shaft as well. Maybe I'm gonna go in. I know they're a little bit dangerous, but I have my spider axe here. So maybe I'll try this out. Okay, so I'm actually not sure. This doesn't seem to go anywhere. I just broke my axe, or my pickaxe, so I'm gonna make another one, but I'm not sure if I need to dig in. Usually I thought mine shafts were kind of just open. I didn't really remember doing much digging in mine shafts, but I can hear the zombies and stuff, so they must be in here somewhere. Aha, okay, here we go. It goes down, I see. Okay, we're gonna build ourselves a nice little ladder to get down here. Okay, so first chest, and actually this is looking pretty good. Since we're right by the entrance, I might go back and empty out my inventory before we continue through here, because this is, yeah, we've got some good stuff here. So I'm gonna go and put a bunch of stuff in the chest before we continue. All right, well, this might have just been a small mine shaft. I'm not sure. I don't even hear any like zombies or anything anymore to be able to know which direction we might be able to like find this continuing in. So Unfortunately, I think that might be it. Maybe I'll take a look around outside a little bit more to see if there are any other entrances before we go. Okay, well, there were a couple other entrances over there, but they were all really short and no more chests. So I don't think it really makes a lot of sense for me to go mindlessly digging around looking for the continuation of those mine shafts. So I'm just gonna, now that our boat is full as well, I mean, I could probably empty it, but I think we can get back hopefully by boat if this river keeps going. Yeah, I think we can exit out there and then come along the land here, and we should hit that village again. And I'll keep an eye out kind of on our way this way. Just to see if, yeah, actually it looks like, I'll go check those ones out as well. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out in general for some more mine shafts just in case. All right, well, we are back out at the village here, and it does look pretty sandy over there. So I'm thinking that maybe we should just head that direction. Maybe we'll get lucky. Still no desert temples. I feel like usually in my worlds, I like find a giant desert right off the bat, and then like temple after temple after temple, just like running through it. But we don't have as big of a desert in this one, it seems. Well, still no desert temple yet, but we got a little desert village here, so might as well check it out. Oh, hey, look at this. Okay, is this this is a azalea tree? Oh, did we finally find our the lush caves that we were looking for? Yes, okay. There it is, our beautiful moss block. Okay, we got too much stuff in here though. All right, and I actually have a slime going on up there too. Let's let's just get into this cave. Let's see what's going on. Okay, interesting. Well, slime blocks are always useful, but we are gonna have to get rid of a few more things in this inventory. Let's see. All right, look at that. 24 slime balls right from there. That's pretty good. So I think I already have, yeah, I've got some iron, so I'll collect this. Some of this iron here as well. Can never have too much iron, I think. Although I should be doing this with the fortune pickaxe, shouldn't I? And then as for gold, I guess we always could use more gold, but I'm not really... Yeah, okay, I guess I'll collect that too. What can we get rid of? I don't think we need so much rooted dirt, although we are going to need to dig our way back up, so that might be good for that. Probably not the sand. We probably don't need the sand. Okay, I think this is good enough for now. I mean, there's obviously lots of good resources in here, but I don't really think we need to worry about it too much. I mostly just wanted those moss blocks so that we could grow all of this stuff. And then I think we should be good. I'm going to take a bit more rooted dirt because we do need, we're going to need a way to dig ourselves back up. And I want to keep some rooted dirt because I think it'll look really good in the paths that we have still not finished at our base. All right, so we managed to get a few azaleas and a flowering azalea, so I think that's pretty much perfect. Actually, the reason I had come over here to begin with, I wanted to get some wood to make a fletching table, so that we could get a feather to make that brush. I put the copper into one of the furnaces that was already in the village there. So I think we have everything now that we need to make that brush as soon as we make a fletcher in the village, and then I think they'll sell me feathers. I'm really hoping so anyway. All right, so let's try this out. This guy doesn't seem to have a job. There we go. Okay, he does not sell feathers. I'm going to reset this a couple times, and I could be wrong. Maybe he will never sell me feathers, but... Well, it turns out I was mistaken yet again, and the Fletcher will never give us feathers. At some point they will want feathers in exchange, but he does not want to give us feathers. So I guess that's too bad. I'm not really sure that we're going to find any chickens in this desert, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to keep on keeping on, and I'm going to keep heading that direction because there's another interesting tree there. If I can get another azalea, even just the azalea tree blocks, I think I'll be happy with that. I think those are going to look really good in our village, or in our little area. But I'm just kind of smelting up all this stuff here to save maybe a little bit of space because I can stack better. And then, yeah, I guess we're back on the hunt for that desert temple. Well, it turns out this must be a very large, lush cave because there are azalea trees all the way. That's what they are. I thought maybe this turned into a savanna over here, and that's why I was seeing trees. But nope, these are just all azalea. And yet another desert village. I know the villages spawn often in the deserts, but wow, I definitely thought, ooh, actually, that looks like maybe even another village or something. I'm gonna go check that out as well, because it looks like a structure, unless I'm just seeing things. But yeah, definitely, I thought temples were a little bit more common. Okay, here we go. We finally found one. A desert temple. So let's get in there and loot this guy up, and hopefully we will find ourselves a saddle. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna light this place up and make sure that there are no creepers or anyone else in here, just so that we are safe while we are checking out the place. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the main room with the chests, and then there is the new secondary rooms now as well, so I will check those out afterwards. But for now, I will just safely make a little staircase here and make my way down. All right, first chest, and we got not a whole lot. Some iron horse armor, respiration 1 isn't really something that we're looking for, so let's see. Diamond horse armor, that's a bit better. We could grab that. A bit more iron. Okay. Golden apple. I mean, sure, that's useful. I'll definitely grab the horse armor and the golden apple. Just kind of exchange a few things here. Okay, again, yeah, not much there. Okay, hopefully, well, I guess we might not get super lucky in the first one, but we'll see. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we got another diamond horse armor and the saddle. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So I'll definitely grab both of those. And then the other secret kind of room that's new with the new update is over in the sand over here. So I think if we kind of get rid of a lot of this sand, we'll be able to find some of that new, what's it called? Like the cracked sand. This is suspicious sand. And yeah, this is one right here. So we can see what we can get out of these. This one looks like, yeah, just some, whatever that is, gunpowder or something like that. All right, I'll keep digging this out and we'll see what else we can find. All right, yeah, here's another one here. And we've got, oh, it looks like it's going to be an emerald. Okay, well, I mean, not exactly what we're looking for, but I guess it's not the worst. Oh, and some TNT. We really just want those pottery shards, but apparently we can't, we're not going to get them in this one. Okay, here we go. Finally, our first shard. And there are actually, oh, 2 more too. These ones all have, oh no, that one's not a shard. Never mind. All right, well, we got 2 shards. That's not too bad. We just got to do a bit more inventory management here again, of course. Okay, so one of them is a skull pottery shard, it looks like. And then the other one is something different. A minor pottery shard. Okay, very cool. Oh, and there is yet another one. You can actually get quite a few from this these little rooms here. That's kind of cool. Another skull pottery shard. Okay, perfect. Okay, and it looks like underneath this layer is the ceiling, or the floor, I guess, I should say. So I think that is about it for this one. All right, so we have run all the way back to the boat now, just so that I can organize this inventory a little bit more, and then we're going to continue on. I think maybe from where that other temple was, we'll be able to hopefully find something nearby. Hopefully we can go up high enough, and maybe I'll increase the render distance a little bit and see if we can find the next one as well. All right, and we got another temple here, so I'll go ahead inside and I'll loot the chests and the suspicious sand blocks and all of that, and then we'll see what we can find. All right, so I got everything out of here, and there was 2 saddles in one of those chests, which is awesome, and a few more pottery shards as well. I'd put the other ones that we got into the chest, and a diamond. So a few emeralds and some iron as well, but yeah, 2 saddles. I think that is a pretty good haul. All right, so look what I found. I think one of these pillager outposts, I guess it is. I'm gonna be a little bit careful, but I think it is worth raiding these guys. I'm not even 100% sure what you can get from the chests and stuff in here. I haven't done one of these in such a long time, but I'm gonna give it a go. I think we can maybe try. There was one guy, oh, he just disappeared. Oh, there's one. Okay, yeah. We'll see if we can kind of pick them off 1 or 2 at a time. I don't know if they're all going to get alerted or not as soon as we start fighting, but hopefully we can do this without... Oh gosh, really, hopefully we can do this without dying because we do not have a reset point set since we've been traveling. But I think I'll be careful and we should be able to do this. Okay, so we've got everybody outside, it looks like, or at least most of the ones that are right around here. So let's check out what's going on in here. It's pretty empty so far, but I'm wondering if there's anybody. I think there might be somebody up at the top. I can hear somebody talking. Yes, here he is. All right, I'll just take care of that, no problem. And the chest, okay. Let's see. Oh, bottle of enchanting. Okay, that's pretty good. A little bit of iron that we'll grab as well, but dark oak logs. It would be nice if there was a dark oak sapling. That would be ideal, but I don't really need the logs for anything. But I will exchange out the broken crossbow maybe for the better one, and then get rid of some of this stuff, organize a little bit better. Oh, and it sounds like, yeah, it looks like there are still a couple left, so I don't think it should be a problem picking these guys off. I actually don't know if they keep respawning or... Oh, there's another one there too. Or if they, like, there's just a lot of them. But I think if they fall into this hole, I might just leave them down there, and then at least if they are respawning, yeah, you can just stay down there. And then, yeah, hopefully that'll keep it so that they don't spawn more guys. All right, I think we should be good now. So I don't see anybody. Let's go. And yeah, okay, nobody around. I can hear them. But look at this. So we've got these 2 cages here. One of them has the iron golem. I'm gonna let him escape. Although I don't know, maybe I should have let him escape before. Maybe he would have attacked. I'm not sure if he attacks the pillagers or not. But even more exciting is we have the allays in the other cage there, it looks like. I need to look up quick what exactly... how to tame them? I don't actually know, so I will get back to that. Okay, so I can give them anything and they will follow me, which is very interesting. So maybe I'll just give them a couple of terracotta blocks and like normal blocks. And then, yeah, apparently they will just follow me. So give you a block and I'll give you a block. And then now they are my friends. Look at that. Okay, cool. So I think they'll probably do a pretty good job of following me all the way back. I'll try to keep an eye on them as we go, but they seem like really cool creatures. I guess they just pick up stuff for you, and you can rig something up so that they'll put stuff in storage for you as well, but I think for the most part, we might just end up using them for show more than anything. But we'll keep them with us. I think they're quite cute, and I think that should be good. I think under these tents and stuff, it's just crafting benches. And yeah, there's nothing else in these other prisons. So I think that is it for the Pillager outpost. I'm going to let those couple extra ones live in the hole, live out their days in their own little prison there. And let's go and loot this. Ooh, is this a mine shaft? It's one of those ones that just kind of dies. I'm not going to bother with that. It's also going into a desert, so maybe it's just a cut off one, or maybe it starts... Okay. 2 things I'm going to do then. I'm going to loot this mine shaft first, and then we'll go to the desert temple. Okay, so we got a name tag, which is kind of cool. I'm definitely going to take that, and then we'll take the rest of the torches. Gold. There's only just 3 of them. It's not a big deal, so... All right, well, at least we got something from this mine shaft. I kind of doubt this continues. I'll check it out, but I have a feeling that we're not going to get anything else out of this. Yeah, no. Okay. So, perfect. Where's my other allay friend? Do not get stuck in the cobwebs, please. All right. I'm pretty sure the other one's around here. It was just, yeah, there she is. So, perfect. I'm just going to go... We got the one chest. Actually, there are quite a few mine shafts around here. It's kind of hard to find the chests, though. I find these mine shafts all sort of like... They all just kind of die off. I remember maybe I'm just not in like large enough places. I remember you used to be able to go and like you could just go through the mine shafts forever without them just ending like that. But Maybe I'm just not really getting very lucky with where I'm looking, but that's okay. I think, where was I? So that was the Pillager outpost. So the temple is like right there somewhere. I can't quite see it from this angle, but I'm pretty sure it should be on that patch right there. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is a partially buried one, it looks like. Hopefully there isn't too much sand inside for us, but we will see. Also, I think it means things can definitely spawn in there easier if if there's no light, but we'll just go through the front and see what we can find. All right, so in that chest, we got another saddle and all this dune armor trim, which is kind of cool. There was 2 and 2 chests, so we got 4 of them. I don't even know how many we need to trim our armor, but I think that is pretty cool. And then a golden apple and just lots of string and iron and all of that fun stuff. So perfect. And the name tag. So I'll go through this again and see what we can get. I'm basically just looking for the rest of the minor pottery charge. So hopefully it won't take up any more. I don't think it'll take up any more inventory slots anyway. All right, so we ended up with 2 minor pottery shards, or well, 1 extra one. I've got 4 skull ones, more than 4 really, and an archer one as well, which I guess is another one that you can get from these temples. So we're still not at 4 for the minor ones, I think. I think we only got 1 last time. I can't even remember. But apparently now there's these archer ones too that we can get from these temples. So this is, yeah, we might be in the desert for a while. So I can see, I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, that's a well right there. I'm going to go towards that just because we haven't successfully found any of the shards in the wells yet. So let's go over there and see if we can get one. Okay, so we got a new one. We got the arms up pottery shards. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's one that you can, that's just the one that you get from these wells. There is also, gonna say, is that anything? No, it's just a tree. It looks like there's a village over here, so let's head towards that and see if they have anything exciting. It looks like this is kind of, I mean, maybe the desert goes on that way a little bit. I might go and check over the hill just to see if there are any temples or anything over there, but we might have hit the end of it going this direction. Okay, yeah, so nothing exciting in that village, but I'm gonna take a look out. It does look like maybe the desert keeps going in that direction, so I'm gonna take a look and see if there might be anything else out there, just in case. And then I think if we don't see any others from any like vantage points along the way back, I think I'm just gonna start heading back. We don't really have any inventory space anyway, so the only reason to go to the temples at this point would be maybe to like find the extra shards, but I don't know, it might not even be 100% worth it at this point. I mean, the string is the last thing that I'd be willing, I think, to get rid of, and then our torches, obviously. So, yeah, we could, but yeah, I'll take a look out and see. Oh wow, okay, a little, I found another little village on our way back, and I noticed that they had some smelters in here, some furnaces, and holy, look at that, 3 more diamonds. That is pretty good. Not a bad little stop. Okay, so we have made it back to the boat. Along the way, I found a couple of more wells, and we got some brewer pottery shards, and a couple of arms up pottery shards. They're not even shards. I thought they were pottery shards. Anyway, sherds apparently. I don't know what that means, but should be fine. So I'm gonna hop back on the boat. I'm gonna start to make our way back home because we really don't need any more saddles anyway. That's kind of what we had come here for, and honestly, this was way more of a lucrative adventure than I ever thought that it would be anyhow, so I think that's awesome. We got the allays, we got all sorts of stuff, so I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna keep an eye out on the way in case there are any more wells or temples that we can see from the water, but yeah, in the meantime, we'll just make our way home. So I am also doing a little bit of mapping here as I'm going, and of course we cannot forget to get our camel. So I came back to this village. I think this village is kind of off the map a little bit, but right on the edge here, I think I'm going to put a banner just to mark it so that we at least have it kind of on this map. Even if, you know, this next map doesn't quite make it onto the wall, I think that'll be fine. And I'm going to go and lead up that camel, and hopefully, and there should be one in this village somewhere. Hopefully it is willing to follow me in the boat. All right, yeah, that's working really well. So it's just like walking on the water. Perfect. All right, let's head home. And we made it back. So I got our camel tied up here, and I've got our allays actually tied up over here. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with them yet, like where exactly I want them to hang out, but for now they're tied up here so they can't go away. And I think they're kind of cute. We'll see. Maybe like we'll build a cute forest or something, some kind of enchanted forest, and with like our enchanting table and stuff, I think these guys would go good with that. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. So the next thing, or the last thing that I want to do in this video, is make a stable for these guys. So for the camel and for a horse, or a couple of horses. I think I'm going to try to breed a really good horse in this game, even though, I mean, I don't really use horses too much, especially since we're kind of on an island. It's sort of hard to go around with them, but I think it would still be fun. I know they made breeding horses a little bit easier recently, so I think that would be good. So I'm going to clear out this pumpkin field since we don't really need it anymore, and it's in the way of our stable, and then we can get building some kind of a simple structure for the animals. All right, so I'm going to try to use up as many of the materials we already have for this one. Might make it try not to make it too complicated, but I do want to bring a little bit of the pink in from the barn. I think it's going to be mostly spruce though, so I think what we can do is I'm going to make it kind of leaning, so the roof just goes kind of down like that. And then in the back here, I think I want to make it obviously at least 2 high. I guess for the horses actually to get back there, it would have to be, no, I think they can fit under 2. I think the camel's the only one that can't fit under 2. So that should be fine. And then we can kind of start the roof, just kind of a gradual slope upwards. There, just something like that, I'm thinking, nice and simple. And then we'll see. I don't know if these cherry logs don't look good, then they don't look good, but I'm thinking about stripping them just to kind of bring in that color a little bit. And then I guess we need another slab there. That might look a little bit strange. There, I guess if we kind of even it out like that a little bit, it doesn't look so bad. All right, so here is our basic structure. It's a little bit more plain than a lot of our builds, maybe a little out of place, but I think once we decorate it, it'll blend in a little bit more. It's just meant to be kind of a little stables. So got a bunch of gates here. We've got some water in the back for them, and then a little bit of an outdoor area here as well. So I think this will work well. But I was thinking a few things. So I got some item frames. I'm going to hang them up here. And then I was just thinking we can keep like leads and armor in them, just so that, you know, we can use the armor when we go out or whatever we might need. So I think we've got 3 diamond armor, so I think that's perfect. And then I think we have to make a couple more leads, but I'm pretty sure we have 1 anyway. And then that way they're kind of, it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of decoration, or should I use the saddles actually? Maybe I'll do the saddles instead of the leads, and then I'll just keep the leads in the chest. And obviously we'll keep the extra saddles in there too, but this way it just kind of, I don't know, it adds a little bit to it, and it's practical as well because we can just take them right off of there when we need them. Obviously we also need a few lanterns here and there, so I'm thinking we'll do them, oh, I forgot a couple of planks there as well, I'll grab those, but where is yeah, okay, that works there. So I'll put them just in front of here, and then I think a couple inside as well, just to make sure that the monsters don't spawn. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. And then I just want to do a little bit of greenery here and there, just so that it all kind of blends together with everything else around here. And of course, a couple of bushes. There we go. I think that looks much better already. And then I was kind of thinking, these are the 2 pots that we got. I don't know, maybe I'll use them as decoration out here. Maybe it doesn't really make sense out here. But I did want to make them anyway, so let's see what they look like. All right, so we got the skull one and the brewery one. I just kind of thought it could be kind of cute to be in here, just because this is how we found them, was when we were looking for all our stuff. But yeah, okay, cool. We might move those eventually, but we got 2 done already. The other ones we don't have enough shards for. We have like 2 or 3 of some of the other ones, but those are the 2 that we were able to make so far, so I think that looks pretty good. All right, so Mr. Camel here, we obviously do need to keep tied up because I think, although... yeah, I think I could walk out these doors if we don't tie him up. So I'm gonna have to just, maybe we'll put him over here. Come here. Oh no, can't walk through here. maybe it's not tall enough for him in here. Come on. Oops. There we go. Yeah. Okay, he can walk right in. So I think we'll just keep him in here, and then oh no, stay. Come on, come back. Nope, stay. Thank you. And then we'll just tie him right here. There we go. That way we don't have to keep the saddle on him, but he will stay in our little fenced off area. All right, and of course, last but not least, we are going to need to get ourselves a couple of horses. So we have this horse over here, which I think is just one of the most beautiful horses. Hopefully she's got okay stats, but we have not checked it out yet. So let's see. All right, there we go. We got a friend. Now if we put a saddle on, okay. I mean, not fast, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't actually know what I'm looking for, but that's okay. I think she should be good enough to start with at least. And then let's go and check out some of the other horses that are around. There used to be a whole bunch up here. I'll check up here first, but I think they might have all kind of moved down and out since. Okay, we've got this cute white horse over here. Oh, and a speckled one there too. All right, let's try both of these. Oh, okay, this is a fast horse. This horse is much faster than that other one, it seems. I'm not sure about the jumping. Okay, yeah, it's got like... The other one had a really high full jumping bar too, I think. Okay, this is actually... Wow, yeah, okay, this is a fast horse. I think maybe we'll just stick with these two for now. Breed that one for her, you know, coloring, and then this one to add in the speed, and then maybe we will get... Maybe we'll get somebody real fast out of that. All right, so let's breed our very first horse. There's one for you and one for you. And where's the baby? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, she doesn't have the spots. That's okay. Still very cute. All right, cool. Well, we'll keep trying that until we get the world's fastest horse or something. We'll see how it goes, but I think that'll be fun. All right, so let's just put the lead back and the extra saddle back. And then, yeah, I think that is basically it for this episode. We did a lot. We accomplished a lot more. Honestly, we found a lot more stuff than I thought that we would. So that was really good. Oh, actually, one more thing I think that I'm going to do before ending this episode is I'm actually going to fill in this pathway. It's been bothering me for a while that it's not complete, and we have collected a bunch of stuff already for it. So I'm going to do that quick. Okay, here we go. I feel like this is kind of finally, it's finally coming along. Definitely filled in a little bit. Those moss blocks and the azalea bushes and stuff, I think look really good. So let's just make our way all the way down here. So I did fill in some random spots. It's kind of hard to tell the difference, but there are some random spots along the way that are moss now, rather than kind of grass. So here's one here. We've got some bushes that have grown there. We've got another one here. Actually, this one I think I'm going to turn into a tree. Okay, never mind. That one will not turn into a tree. I just wasted all of my pieces. I guess it's too close to there. That's fine. That can be a little bush. Anyway, good thing we have a lot of bone meal, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, so we've got some moss coming down here. This path is all much better now. We've got a bunch of the coarse dirt and the rooted dirt and the cobblestone in there, which I think looks good. We got an azalea tree growing there. We've got a few little bushes back in there and some more moss, more of everything. The path comes all the way down to here, and then we've got another azalea tree right over top of the path here and another one here just to kind of fill that in a little bit. And then I didn't really continue it down that way, but yeah, I think this is starting to look a lot better. It's starting to really look like a proper little foresty estate. I might need to look into doing a bit more like lighting underneath the ground, like, you know, maybe picking up some of these carpets and putting some shroom blocks or something under the ground so that nothing spawns. But I'm going to keep an eye on it, see where creatures are spawning, if the light is too low, and then go from there. But yeah, for the most part, I think it's looking pretty good. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. And yeah, I think we're on to a good start. I think our little like farm situation is done now. We've got our stable animals. I mean, maybe we'll get some llamas or something in the future as well, but I haven't even seen any yet. So we've got the area for them now, so that's all good. We can start doing our horse breeding, which I think will be really good. And then yeah, we've got our auto farms. We've got these crops, which I'll harvest them again and replant and stuff. I've been kind of slacking on that a little bit, but and same with our animals. They need to be slaughtered and and rebred a few times, I think, still. But yeah, that is it for today. So let me know your comments. I love to read them, and I will talk to you in the next one.